So this is part 2 of introducing 7th chords. In the first part, I explained the difference between the major 7 and the dominant 7th and how you form those chords. And we use C in example. Now I'm going to go on to the key of G. So here's a normal G. And to make G major 7, you go down 1 fret here. You could play it like that. A lot of people tend to play it like that, or indeed like that, using the G from normal G down to the F sharp. As with all chords, there are many different ways of playing them, and there's 4 different notes in a 7th chord, and the more notes you have, the more different ways there are to play them, different combinations. Now G7 we briefly mentioned before in the C major section of the last lesson, but if you take G major scale, the dominant 7th there would be a D7. So once again we count up from G 5 notes and you end up on a D. So the D here, there's the D, and the dominant 7th is 2 frets below, so it's there, it's a C. You can also play D7 here. And now we're going to move into the key of D. So there is a normal D. Now to play the major 7, once again it's 1 fret below this time. So from D to C sharp, there's a D major 7, nice and easy to play, just a little half bar with 1 finger. Now if we stay in the key of D and we want to play the dominant 7th, so it's the chord from the 5th note of the D major scale, which is an A. So you play A, and to play A7, there's different ways of doing this. You could add the 7th note there, that will be a G, or you could just play the open G there. Or you could play both of them. And that always leads you back to the 1 chord. Hence, you hear an awful lot of people talking about 5 1s, 5 1s. So the 5 is the 5th, the dominant, always resolving back to the 1. Not only in the chords here, but a lot of bass players are constantly playing 5 1s. In G, in C. There we go. I'm going to carry on with showing you how to turn the major scale into a major dominant 7th scale next time. See you then.